Good morning, children. In your previous classes, we learn about the food habits. We learn about the food habits. How do you my food habits affect my body? How do you my food habits affect my body? Okay. What in the regular daily life, what we are doing when we are going to eat the food, before that we are washing our hands with the help of soap. Okay, what we are taking the food, it contains some nutrients, it contains some nutrients from that food. If we are not handling properly that food, it can also contains okay, it can also carry some different type of substance to in our body, that is some germs and different type of components, it goes to inside our body. Okay, in that one, how can we take precautions to handle the food properly? Okay, for that one, washing our hands before handling food, washing our hand before handling our food. At the same time, when we are buying the food, when we are buying the food items, we need to buy a fresh food, we need to buy a fresh food. Cleaning the food well before eating, or well before cooking, we need to clean well when before eating or before cooking. Starting raw materials, raw food. Okay, raw food or cooked food properly to store proper place. Okay, in that one, raw food items are cooking food. For that one, regularly cleaning the kitchen. If you are not regularly clean, the means it contains some dust particles. At the same time, it contains some free germs, it is there. Okay, the same time, like that, cockroaches, rats, everything, it is there. They can spoil our food items. That's why we need to store in a proper place. Okay, for that one, we have why we store food in a refrigerator. Why we store food in a refrigerator? The food that what we ate, it contains some nutrients. That nutrients not only for us, that nutrients also help us to grow some different type of germs on the food. That is help us to grow some different type of germs on the food. The germs carried by unclean, the germs, what the germs grow on the food, they can carry some uncleaned and unsafe food into our body. To when that unclean or unsafe food entered into our body, and that time we can suffer with some health problems, like that, what is that, stomach and diarrhea. At the same time, what is that, what we are getting daily, warm things. Okay, like that type of problems we can face. For that food, we get spoiled. If it is spoiled means, what we, when we can say that is spoiled, when the germs grow on it, we can say the food is spoiled. For without spoiling, we can store in a refrigerator. Why? Because some different type of germs, they can grow in a environment, warm environment place only, it will possible to grow on it. When we are kept that food items in the refrigerator, they are very less temperature, the temperature not suitable to grow germs on the food item, that is not suitable to grow germs on that food item. That is the reason, on the time, we can prevent the growth of germs, we can prevent the growth of germs on that food items. For examples, if we go to any shop or anywhere to buy the food, when it is there packing in the foods, on the time they give some information on the top of the package. What they give, what type of nutrients or what type of component it is there in that food. At the same time, they give the time period, how much time it is go to, how much time it is very unsafe. Okay, means they give information, manufacture date and expire date. Before that one, we need to use that type of food. For example, in the fresh food, what we are buying, that vegetables and fruits, it does not contain that information on the type of foods. In that time, we can see, we can observe the food, that vegetables and fruits, can see about how it is there. and based on that one we need to buy, and we can store in a fresh we can store in a refrigerator like that, and for that good nutrients for us. Okay, thank you.